Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of MMTI's On Cue. Our show will start with a captivating segment on Zora Neale Hurston, an author, anthropologist, and filmmaker.
Following that, we will dive into the life of Dick Gregory, an influential figure in American history, through the eyes of his daughter, Ayanna Gregory, and her art.
We will also highlight Congresswoman Joyce Beatty
And bring attention to Americans in the arts as they celebrate their 35th annual Nancy Hanks Lecture on Arts and Public Policy.
To wrap things up, we'll have an exclusive interview with MMTI's Still Band. All this and more for this episode. I'm Emily Garcia.
I'm Virgil Flack.
We have an exciting lineup for you.
Stop! Don't you let those keys out your hand. You hold on to those keys. And the woman realized, no, I gotta hold on to these keys. So the man had to mortgage his strength in order to get through them doors. So all you men thinking you walking around bragging and busting out the chest of yours. But it's really the woman who just letting you blow off steam. Because we holding on to the keys to the kingdom.
In today's episode of On Cue, we'll be talking about a figure in history that many of you may know and a lot of you may not know, Dick Gregory. In the 1960s, he captured the spotlight with his bold and fearless comedy routines, talking about issues of bigotry, racism, and social injustice head-on. It earned him widespread acclaim and popularity. Even in his lineage, his daughter Ayanna Gregory continues to fight for justice through her art. Her amazing play, Daughter of the Struggle, is a powerful reflection of Ayanna's personal journey and deep bond with her father's legacy.
I remember when they throwed me, Mommy, and Michelle in the paddy wagon. I remember because I had on my pretty red dress and my shiny black shoes. My big sister Michelle, she was 6 and I was only 4.
With great passion, she sheds light on the challenges her family and the wider African American community have overcome, emphasizing the themes of resilience, activism, and hope.
We saw these big white policemen with guns, and they said, "Hurry up and get in the paddy wagon, nigga." Now, y'all knew my daddy. Daddy was a city boy. He was bold, and he had a little gangster in him, right? But Daddy said, let me tell you something, baby girl. It's one thing to be bold up north is a whole other matter. He said, a liberal down south is a cat who wants to lynch you from a low tree. Don't get it twisted.
Gregory was a trailblazer in political activism, courageously speaking out against the Vietnam War. His powerful message captivated the nation, leaving a mark on American culture and the fight for civil rights.
So my father comes around. He got this funny look on his face. He said, look at here now. We fixing to cross state lines, and we fixing to cross that bridge. I need y'all to pay attention and stay close. But what my father didn't tell us is that on that bridge, we would be met with armed soldiers with guns pointed this way and this way. I know I'm not going over that bridge. I see the Ku Klux Klan over there, the armed soldiers over there. I said, no, sir, not for me, not today. So my father comes around and jumps right in my face. And he said, little girl, you better get that scared look off your face right now. Huh? Daddy said, fear and God do not occupy the same space. You're going to cross that bridge, and there is no other option.
Throughout the summer, the MMTI Summer Youth Employment Program and the East of the River Still Band were housed at the Episcopal Church of Atonement. The members put on a phenomenal show that showcased what they learned.
My name is Mason, and I play the role of the Steel Pan Salamander. I like the part where I get to roast everybody. I like the field trips and the friends I made along the way.
So these last few weeks of camp, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go back to school. I have to see those faces again. I'm like, I'm going to middle school. I'm leaving all my friends. Like, I'm leaving Nemo here, and he's moving to Florida. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if he's gonna be here next year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, SJ's gone. Everyone's gone. Well,
You still got Mason.
I still got Mason. But yeah, it's been fun. I can't wait to come back here next year. I'm definitely coming back.
I more like the thrill of pre-show prep more than I actually like the show itself, because I read a lot of books about pre-show prep. Like, they're like more romanticized versions, but they are pretty accurate to how they are in real life, and it made me really interested in that kind of stuff. So actually being a part of it is a really interesting experience.
This year marks a momentous occasion. Americans for the Arts celebrates the 35th annual Nancy Hanks Lecture on Arts and Public Policy at the renowned John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. CEO of the Americans for the Arts Action Fund, Nolan Bivens, welcomed guests to this year's event.
For the last 27 years, Americans for the Arts and the United States Conference of Mayors has jointly presented this award to congressional leaders in the House and the Senate who have helped to support the arts in America.
Congressman Hakeem Jeffries presented the 2024 Congressional Arts Leadership Award to Congressman James E. Clyburn.
He led efforts to substantially fund the arts and the humanities, as well as our nation's historically Black colleges and universities. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the 2024 Congressional Arts Leadership Awardee, the Honorable James Clyburn.
My parents instilled in me the love of the arts. It started out when I was about 6 or 7 years old. They made me learn the piano.
Representative James E. Clyburn is an amazing individual who understands the importance of art and entertainment. Speaking of entertainment, we have Micah Gaines with the entertainment updates.
I'm Micah Gans, and here are your entertainment updates for today.
To start, there's news of a Broadway hit coming to the Kennedy Center. It's Back to the Future. This time, it's a musical. It premiered on February 20th, 2020, and now they're coming to DC with their 4th production. Before you buy your tickets, be warned that the show contains pyrotechnics and flashing lights. Those with heart conditions, sensitivity to light, or epilepsy should be careful. Tickets are on sale till August 10th. Next up is the Afrofuturism exhibit at the African American History Museum. This exhibit is almost over. It's closing in a month on August 18th, 2024. This exhibit was designed to reimagine, reinterpret, and reclaim the past and present for a more empowering future. And it achieves just that. I can't speak for everyone, but I personally enjoyed this exhibit. It was beautiful and added another interesting perspective on our history. Our last update for today is exciting. We're talking about Gladiator 2. In 2024, we're finally getting a sequel to Ridley Scott's masterpiece, Gladiator. There's a star-studded cast with the likes of Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, and Paul Mescal as Lucius. Catch Gladiator 2 in theaters on November 22nd. And that's it for your entertainment updates. I hope you enjoyed.
We recently visited Congresswoman Joyce Beatty's office, a native of Ohio. She has a remarkable track record bridging people, policy, and politics to effect change. Since 2013, Beatty has been a proud representative of Ohio's 3rd Congressional District. In the 118th Congress, Beatty holds a significant role as a ranking member of the Subcommittee of National Security, Financial Institutions within the Executive House Committee of Financial Services. Before her tenure in the U.S. House of Representatives, Beatty held a position of Senior Vice President of Outreach and Engagement at Ohio State University. We facilitated an interview that talked a lot about HBCUs, and though our conversation with her was brief, we will remember the things we talked about for a long time.
She was very professional and seemed very prepared to answer any and all questions.
I'm Emily Garcia, also from DC. I go to college in Florida, so Full Sail University for computer animation.
All right, amazing.
Hello, my name is Virgil Flack from Washington, D.C. Currently, I'm at the University of Harrisburg in Science and Technology in Pennsylvania, and my major is interactive media with a concentration in purposeful game design.
My name is Johnny Williams. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I'm going to college this year. I'm not quite sure what I want to major in.
And where are you going to go? Do you know yet?
University of District Columbia,
Okay.
UDC.
Okay.
I'm Michael. I'm also a college student at University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and I major in digital media.
Well, thank you for doing that, because the practical experience, you can't beat that. You'll do fine in the academic classroom traditional because you have to. You've been to the halls of Congress, then you clearly say, I have. And as a matter of fact, not only was I in the office of Congresswoman Beatty, we had a dialogue, and she asked us questions and told us that we were going to do a great job in whatever future endeavors we want to be in.
Thank you for tuning in to MMTI's On Cue. I'm Emily Garcia.
I'm Virgil Flack.
We want to thank everyone who came together to create such an amazing episode. Thank you truly to the cast, crew, and facilitators.
And now, some behind-the-scenes footage of what brought this episode all together.